This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Hello, I'm the Queckin' Dragon, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. So, we just got dressed. We're gonna talk to this guy. But first, just a quick nod to Invisible Kalim. I think that's what you say. If not, I'm sorry. But, who told me that there are, like, some missions that are time-based, which I did wonder, and it's fine. I don't need to look it up. We will trust him. Yes, and I forgot how to play already because again I'm playing like sections, big sections of recording. Usually it's like half a month or a month. I explained this in like
Vedimi, directly out of Nordling Tales. Inconceivable.
well, I'm glad I surprised you. I don't know. But yeah, so I just got through with playing Stardew Valley, and I kind of can I it's not worth it. Oh, I will take that. The wonders of Zikirkani. Yeah. During my many travels, I have seen countless extraordinary places. The primeval, wilds of Broken Hill, with trees so high their tips disappear in the clouds. Dwarven chambers carved into the guts of the Mahakam Mountains, with walls plated in pure gold. The ice palace of... Do we get to see all these places? Of Point Vanis, adorned with stained frost windows. Nice. Yeah, none of these made such an impression on me as did the rightly famed Zirikani. Yet, while I was traversing the fiery mountains, I feared disappointment awaited me on the other side. I have heard many a fantastic tale about Zirikani, about its trackless sands burnt white by the sun, its golden-scaled dragons, weaving their nests amongst the dunes, its hunchback horses, camels, able to survive weeks without even a swallow of water, yet none seemed to me at all plausible. I was sure all these sensations were but the figments of some bard's overactive imagination. I know this will be as hard for you to believe, dear reader, as it once was for me, but all of these unbelievable tales are true. Not only that, during my many months of travel, I've come across wonders far surpassing those any prior travelogues mentioned. I saw temples dedicated to the worship of dragons. Oh, I want to see that. I heard their voice, almost human, but reverberating with 1,000 echoes. I met warrior maids clad in leopard skins, tattooed from head to foot, and giving no ground to witchers and mastery of the blade. Oh, nice. I saw mages who channeled power from fire. I saw seemingly as harmless... What is that? Flies? Whose solitary bite would make a man fall into a deep slumber, never to awake save to die. In short, Zikikani is a land where the fantastic is normal and the impossible occurs daily. Do we get to go there? That's pretty cool. What am I loading? It's fine. I don't need more water.
Shame I have no time.
Uh-huh. It's a shame, indeed. Ooh. Take it. The opposition Nilfgaard. While Nilfgaard's emperor wields absolute power, harshly crushing the slightest sign of disobedience, opposing forces continue to exist within the empire. By this I do not mean the disgruntled leaders of conquered provinces, but the magnates within a city of 1,000 towers who are unhappy with the current leadership. This conflict between the Emperor and the noble houses of Nilfgaard, the capital, dates back many years. All the princes of the blood and magnates expect their ruler to wed one of their daughters and sire an heir with one of their own. The Emperor, however, had other plans. This proved a slap in the face for all of the great families from which he refused to take a bride. Yeah, that's probably not good. The Nilfgaardian opposition patiently awaits for the Emperor to slip up, for some event to occur which will weaken his authority, be it an economic crisis or a defeat in battle. A secret conspiracy lies ready to seize such a moment to incite the disaffected, assassinate the Emperor, and carry out a coup d'etat, culminating with one of their own number ascending to the throne. For obvious reasons, only a limited few know of this conspiracy, but any shrewd observer of Nilfgaardian politics can read the signs of its workings. So long as men are men in the world as it is, certain dynamics will forever remain the same, and the discontented will always form subversion societies with the secret signs and hidden agendas. Yeah, pretty much. They will always be disgruntled people. A bear hide. Do I want that? I want that. Can I take it?
Ready mean. Directly out of northern tales. Inconceivable.
Take. It's like, can I take it? Will he say something? Nope. He don't care. Ooh, another book? Yes. Wow. We could have missed all of this. The Chronicles of Redania. Vidric the Elf. Ah yes, there are elves in here. Despite what might conclude from his moniker, not one drop of elven blood flowed in King Bideric's veins. They called him the Elf because of his exceptional beauty, and for the great admiration he felt for the Aeon seating. This fascination, seemingly harmless, would have horrible long-term consequences. King Bideric's bidding, at the face of all laws and customs, chose as his bride a half-elf, interesting, and one of the low class at that, dang, known as Beatrix of Covert. The fruit of this regrettable and short-lived was Fakla, who later fomented bloody revolt against her own father. Dang. Though this uprising was ultimately, God, I can't read today, extinguished, and Fakla herself burned at the stake, the young state was thereafter thrown into chaos for years to come. Dang. Okay. Nice. Well.
A shame I have no time.
I'm gonna take that bear hide. Everything else we don't really need, but this bear hide. Nice. I did take... yeah. Alright. Well then... it's so funny. But, hopefully this is not one of those... Ooh. Can I take it? It's like I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for him to say something. It's like, no. But I guess they don't care. Gnomish prankings. Scrub the greasings from a dog's ears, soak into cotton twine, place in a new lamp of greenish hue, and set lamp betwixt an eager crowd. Forsooth shall they swear that a dog's hath they behold, and this shall be no sorcery, but good tidings. Okay. For the Prince of Elander's nuptials, a paltry gnome, armed with a miniature cutlass, bid himself in a pie. What? When guests partake of the princely banquet, anon jumped out the besabered gnome, giving a terrible fright to all at first, and causing much merriment once the jest was figured. I'm surprised they didn't eat him. A cumphonus or dog head in our tongue, a beast that in the wastes of Zenibar dwells, has the corpse of a man but the head of a dog. The Prince of Eleander did receive such a specimen from those far-off lands. The Sinophalos? Something like that. That steam... What? It's yearned with the tolling of every hour, both day and night, and this is why the Sangobarians engrave its likeness on timepieces and compasses. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Nothing to loot. What am I looting there? Oh, a dumpling! I want that dumpling. Okay. Oh, can I loot that pie? Oh, that pie looks good though. Okay, let's let's continue.
And they say clothes do not make the man. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
Yeah, but I like mine. I suppose so.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me. But tough. When in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough.
It's like I was joking.
The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
I know how to bow. Maybe. Who
I'm
knows?
not some boor. I know how to bow.
Please, demonstrate. That, sir, is how you might bow to a whore on a street corner. Not to the Emperor of Nilfgaard. Please watch.
Okay.
Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest.
Oh, Jesus.
The gentleman will rehearse.
Do I need to know that? Oh, God. Okay, right leg forward, left hand on chest. Left leg forward, right hand on chest. It is stupid, but I want to see him do it. I think it was this one. I don't know. Let's do it.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings.
Thanks.
Come with me.
Why did you push me? Oh dear. Oh, did I
The
check this
gentleman
out?
will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency.
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
Okay. I hope I can, like, wander around here for a while. I got another book. I guess I forgot that one. I don't know how.
Imgrimi eb art kerzer. Duifen aden in karn eb marvoet. Emhyr var Emreis.
Bow.
Bow. I practiced. Beautiful! We're star. It's stupid.
Your Imperial
It's
Majesty.
so hilarious, though.
Arer eb the orde.
Avelian namen, vatgen favort.
Good. Because I'm not bowing again.
I thought you bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends.
Right. I practice, man. It's hard work.
Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days. So,
Silence. My daughter Cyrilla, she's
Oh?
returned. And she's in danger. The wild hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
Oh.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be.
I forget how big your nose is.
I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire. In fact, Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you.
True.
More than you customarily receive for a contract.
Oh.
Considerably more.
Nice. Only do this for Siri. I do want to say that, but I need more information as well. But if I say this, will you not give me... Well, I want money, though. Give me information.
I need information, not motivation. Siri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid!
Is that the dude?
Take him to the sorceress.
Hi, Mered. I bowed. Did you like it? It's beautiful. It was like a graceful swan. I don't like that guy.
Follow me, if the gentleman pleases. Please keep close. There are many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentleman
Disgusts.
need not bother.
Like who?
How does one hunt that sort of...
And it's past noon.
Calm yourself. Greetings.
What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier?
Yes.
I'm Herazard the Second,
Hey.
Prince of Elander. Not only am I made to wait here like some supplicant, but who
What are they doing?
a tinter.
Tanner. Master of the
They
Tanner's Guild.
digging?
Damn
Are they making something?
Calm down. The Emperor demands...
Hi.
Yeah.
Okay, well. No, wasn't talking to me. Eh. I don't want a rusty bread knife. Yes. You want to talk to me? Not gonna be me? I'm a barbarian.
Forgive us, sir. We are occupied.
Yeah, I can read the subtitles.
The sorceress?
Yeah. Let's see the sorceress. Do I have to know this layout? Because I'm gonna have to run away or something. Hi. Dang. I mean, they're pretty. They're one colored, I agree, but you know. Oh wait, there's something I can pick. All right. Just because we're friends, man. Just because
Once
we're
the
friends.
gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Okay. You're here. Cool.
Sharpened yet? Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants' guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire and the criminal underworld. At
More
times
books?
it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness.
Wait,
and
don't I have
cynicism
that?
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what?
Oh, that's not it. Hold on. Oh, I can't look at my belongings.
You'll need
Okay.
only prepare a clean draft in triplicate.
Let's read it. Oh, there's another one. Okay, good. Pearls of the North. Novigrad. No one can claim to have traveled to the Northern Realms who has not been to Novigrad. If I were first to list what, during my many meanderings, has made the greatest impression on me, it would be precisely this great, and yet at the same time free city. A metropolis worthy of the Empire. Its only flaw is that the civilization Nefgard carries within her has not yet enlightened it. That is why hordes of reactionary cultists of the Eternal Fire dwell in the midst of its excellent buildings and superb commercial infrastructure. One feels as though superstition is how the low hierarchy and his temple guards cement their power over the city dwellers, and many they are in control. For the city counts no less than 30,000 of inhabitants. While strolling through the fabulous fort, oh god, this is a long one. Surrounded by marvels of architecture, it is hard to imagine that centuries ago, Norvengard was a mere minor Alban townstead. Oh. Interesting. So the elves do have cities? When the city fell into the hands of the Nordlings, its problems grew exponentially. For as well known, the people of the North can do a great many things, but peaceful and orderly cohabitation is not one of them. And so Novigrad first belonged to Redanian, and then fell under Temerian rule, until finally, after endless compromises and bargains, it at last became a free city. But is the city truly free? Probably not. I dare to doubt it. Redanian influence makes itself felt too strongly on even every corner street, and the fact that the city is located within rovided territory speaks for itself. While wandering the city streets, I came across 4 watermills. Oh, 8 banks? A bank! I would like a bank. And nearly 19 pawn shops. Wow. There are also a great many houses of simple pleasures such as taverns and brothels, and Novigrard's commitment to matters of faith is borne witness to by the fact that the city contains no less than, I kid you not, 19 temples to the eternal flame. Okay. What more can be said? Hopefully not more. I think Novigrad has all the markings of the capital of the world, and perhaps that is what it will one day become. First, however, someone needs to bring order to within her walls. A sword for witches, magicers, and non-humans. All that separates us from common folk is that we're the courage to take up arms, to defend our lands from evil, to slice out the gangrene and that eats us from within. We haven't a leader, we haven't force or lands, though God's-fearing Rodovid supports us with his gold at times. We're not sworn to him nor any other ruler any oath. We serve only the eternal fire, and we listen only to our own conscience. Who can join us? Any who is right of soul and sound of body. You can find us in every larger city in the north. We will give you board, lodging, and a weapon. We will explain how to spot the telltale signs of evil, birthmarks in strange and arcane shapes, smooth skin on a matron aged more than 30 springs, and the black cats kept in the yard. Aw, don't be mean to black cats. To name but a few. We will show you how to defend yourself from witchcraft, how to tame and snuff out magic elements with it. Deuterium? Something like that. We will instruct you how to squeeze the sinner's darkest secrets out of them with a hot iron, Jesus, and how to grant them cleansing death with the help of sacred fire. Dang. It's kinda intense. Don't I have that? Do I need another? Oh, that's another. Okay. Who are the hunters, you ask? Folk like you and yours, I reply. The decent, kind, haters of lies, doers of good, the kind who live according to the gods' laws and nature's laws too. Those disgusted by the mechanisms of witches, magicers, and non-humans. Wait. Yeah, okay. So I just didn't read the beginning of that. Interesting. Okay. Yes. What shall become of Temeria? Temeria, a land where milk and honey once flowed. And what did she wrong the gods that they should treat her so cruelly? Pretty sure it wasn't the gods, I'm pretty sure it was the people. The pearl of the north to some. She proved a galloping range for Nilfgaardian cavalry to others. As a country, it had survived 2 previous wars against the Empire. It was here that the war's bloodiest battles were fought. It was in Temerian where their most bestial deeds were wrought. It was Temerian citizens who bore the full brunt of these wars' horrors. And here then we did, bravely and steadfastly, until the demise of our great protector, King Falstus. Then Providence turned its fickle face from Temeria, murdered most treacherous Falstus failed to leave Temeria a worthy successor. And so all manner of curse soon fell upon her, tearing her apart like so much carrion. She had no more allies then. None remembered that that we had once been the armor protecting the north from the designs of the Mad Dancer. Who's the Mad Dancer? You had the gravestones of his foes pounded onto a ballroom floor. Is that what I was seeing? They were putting gravestones in the floor or something? A free and independent Temeria is no more. A dark-faced sun looms over her every rampart, yet we Temerians live on, it always will. As long as folk believe the usurper who took our beloved capital, Vizima, to treat as his property, will forever peer over his shoulder and fear. For in the shadows lurks not one dagger, but the powerful of a nation of daggers waiting to deal justice with us. Yeah, he's not a cool guy. I get it. I understand. Oh, Jesus. Hold on, I need some water. Cerelia, born in 1251, heiress to the throne of Sintra, Princess of Brugge, Duchess of Sodden, heiress to, I think we've read this before, daughter of, yes, and Urchina, blah blah blah, granddaughter. Okay, a shipwreck occurred during a journey from Sintra to Skillage, which took the lives of Urchin and Pravetta, her parents. Cerelia, further upbringing, was then entrusted to her grandmother. In 1260, afraid of the looming Nilfgaardian threat, King Calitha sent Cerelia to the court of King Erlis, where the heiress of Sintra was to marry the heir to the throne of Verden, Prince Kristin. Though allied with Verden and getting the aid of the realm's army was at the time Calaith's top priority, no marriage ever occurred, and Cerelia returned to her grandmother's court in 1262. Okay, so yeah, we read this before, but now it makes more sense to me. It's like, oh, I see. This is what they're talking about. Sure. Anything else to read? Ooh, a dumpling. I'll take that dumpling. Oh. Ooh, yeah. I don't want to kill my own horse for that. A horse hide. Okay.
Very mean. Directly out of Nordling tales.
Sure. I'll take all that. They're doing things.
A shame I have no time.
Okay, a portrayal of the elder races. What is a non-human? The answer is simple. As the very name suggests, it is something which resembles, as yet nonetheless is not a human, that walks on 2 legs, speaks a tongue similar to our own, and dresses in some similar attire. It is all the same, has more in common with base beast than noble man. Dwarves are like moles. Well, dang. They feel best underground and avoid direct sunlight. Well, Willis likes sunlight, I think. They like to live in filth, forever smudging themselves in mud and slime. They love everything they can be found within the earth, rocks, metal, minerals of all shapes and color. It is also said, like their kindred moles, they feed most readily on worms, roaches, and other night crawlers. I don't know, because Willis is a dwarf, right? I don't think he was doing any of that. Halflings, for their part, are more reminiscent of gophers, fat, lazy, and loud in that typical rodent way. Their minds are filled only with the thoughts of food and drink, which they steal from other nobler beasts and greedily squirrel away in their hovels. They are marked by cruel craftiness. You could be dying of hunger, and they would not share a meal with you. They could be howling for poverty, and they could be swimming in gold, and yet they would still fleece you to the last crown. You could do nothing but good to them, and they would still stab a knife in your back. Is this like... yeah, just lies, essentially. Elves, in turn, seem related to the birds of prey that dwell in far-off Zicarian. They care most for colored feathers. Let's see, they would most readily spend all day staring at their reflections in the water and singing their own praises. They are so awash in self-love that they no longer feel any desire toward members of the opposite sex of their own species. Their appearance, unquestionably pleasant to the eye, is highly misleading, for they are strongly cruel, and any who would judge them by looks alone, they first stoop and then kill in cold blood. The best proof of this, the so-called Sakatail bandits that claim to fight for freedom, but in truth only long to kill humans. Yeah. It sounds like just propaganda or something. Though all those vile so-called elder races are, to our great fortune, slowly dying out. Joy fills the heart of every right-thinking man, the thought that his great-grandchildren will never know them, that in the days of dwarves, halflings, and elves were but merely fairy tale characters used to scare young, impressionable children. Yeah, that's kinda messed up. Oh, okay. I was gonna raid more,
Geralt, that tunic, you look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to.
Right.
Now do you understand why I'm at Emhyr's court?
No.
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
There are agents now.
So they're our agents now? My, you've clearly settled in quick.
Geralt, don't twist my words. I know who Emhyr is. He started this war and its bloodshed. He had my friends killed. But I haven't any other choice. So please, let's not belabor the pros and cons and instead focus on finding Ciri. All right?
Fine.
Right. Emhyr said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd trick them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emhyr's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt.
He's like, yay!
Before the Wild Hunt does.
Yeah.
The Wild Hunt. What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift.
What is her gift?
As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I prefer not to think about it, really.
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad.
Oh,
the trail in
just
Velen
read
is
about
most
that.
promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
Okay. Yeah.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Dang.
Again, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, alright? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Okay.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, yeah.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece.
Oh.
I shall be waiting.
You look so happy. Yay! We did it, and there's more books to read, and there's a character added, and all this other stuff. Oh, yes. What the heck? Oh, bye, Yen! Okay, that was fun. Jeez. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave it there. I know it was a lot of reading, but there's so much stuff to do here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying, and yeah, like and subscribe to support the channel, and I'll see you, well, till next time. Have a wonderful day! Bye!